Good stuff, Christian. We are making biscotti. I thought it was biscotti, but I have been scolded and warned repeatedly. I've got John and Josie from Josie's Biscotti, and you guys come from Grand Rapids to do this. Before we get into the nuts and bolts of the starting block and why, which is John's deal, this is a family recipe that goes back a long way with you and your family.
This is a family recipe. This is my mom's recipe that she got from her mom. And it's been handed down. It comes from Sicily, and it's special in the respect that it is a cake-like cookie more than the traditional twice-baked cookie.
You're not going to have to dunk it in the coffee to make it soft.
No, you will not have to with these cookies. So you take a bite into them, and you just sort of savor the goodness of them.
And how many of these were you making before you started doing this? And it was the hubby over here who decided to start selling these, right?
Absolutely. He was the mastermind behind it. And it's kind of like we started slow, and then we just sort of blossomed by word of mouth. And we had them at my parents' 50th anniversary party, and that was kind of the humble beginning of Josie's Biscotti, and we're excited. We're actually so excited that we can actually share something like this together and do it. So it's kind of fun.
She was all nervous to be on TV, and now she's talking up a storm over here. You actually had a run-in with the chef at the wedding anniversary because you weren't supposed to bring your own treats, and you thought he was coming out to get you, but he actually liked these and said, could you make more of them? And that really is what started this, right?
Correct. I thought the cookie police were going to come and arrest us, but that was the first night many years ago when at the end of the anniversary party for my in-laws, where the chef liked them and asked us to bake them for a party for the next week. And we did, and the word got out, and people started to call. We started to make them, and the more we made, the more people started to call, and then we found out about the starting block about a year and a half ago and came up here, and it's really been easy since we've come up here.
And the thing that you like the most, you like the oven and the mixer. How many cookies can you make now compared to what you used to do?
Well, you're usually making the dough. I'd take an hour to do 250 cookies worth of dough, and now I can do 6 times that much in a half hour. It's really nice. That and the ovens saves a lot of time. It makes the drive worthwhile from Grand Rapids.
And you can buy these at Horrocks. You can buy them at GB Russo and
John Russo's on 44th and Kalamazoo, and at Marat's right up here in Mears. Or you could go to the website at www.josiesbiscotti.
We have a link to that on our website. I knew he was going to do that. It's okay. We have a link to Josie's Biscotti on our website as well as the starting block. As we heard earlier from Ron, it is incredibly cheap if you want to try this out to come on up and see if food really is your calling, Christian.
It sounds like fun. I'm just wondering, how hard is it to transition that in the ingredients and everything from doing, a small portion to something that's frankly industrial?
We have a quick question. We got to be quick with the answer here. How hard was it to transition from making a batch of 250 to a batch of 1,000? How many times did you have to do it before you realize how many more ingredients? Because baking, you got to be pretty precise.
Oh no, it was pretty easy. We just did it the first time. We switched around one baking time. It took about 2 hours to figure it all out.
2 hours, not bad at all.
No.
That sounds pretty good. All right, don't tell my wife that.